I haven't been live this whole time. Salutations, everyone. I have been playing this, not realizing I haven't been live. So, at the end of last stream, I said I was going to invade Kazan and the Great Horde, and I have done so. Sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't live. That was dumb of me. You didn't miss much. I went into debt to get colonialism. I went indebted to the burgers to pay off some of the loans. Obviously, I still have loans. And then I just invaded Kazan. That's really all that happened. Sorry about that. YouTube's acting a little weird today. Right, let's transfer. And I am prepping for an invasion of Castile. That's what else I am doing. Both Castile and Portugal are struggling with some rebels. Oh. Pay down that loan. Okay, that's a couple armies. Let's get a couple more in that army, just to make sure I've got it up to the same power level as as my others. Wachian separatists are a possibility. We're gonna have to risk it to fight Castile, but raise that fort. Keep the coring, keeping the converting going. That army's over. Then we'll, I guess, run the last one over. Or not. How much are we actually going to be fighting? I probably won't actually need this army. So let's put it to suppress rebels. Make sure I got a good advisor, though. Discipline, yeah. General died. That's fine. Okay. Press rebels everywhere. Boy, the Balkans don't want to be under the control of Ragusa, I see. Even Georgia's unhappy. Okay. That should do it. For some more, we're in position here. We've got a good stuff going on. I can call in Tunis. We have to be pretty fast with this war because in about a year, our truce with the Mamluks and stuff is going to expire. I have to move reasonably quick. Lee. There we go. Lee. Got to be a Lee in there somewhere. And that is a stack wipe. Wonderful. And they're committed there, so hopefully that's a stack wipe as well. Not a stack wipe, but still good enough. Okay, rebel uprising elsewhere. That's fine. Wherever my rebel suppression army is, it's on the move. In the conversion going. That going. We're sieging there. We should probably rush Portugal's capital. Toledo fell. Good. If I can take out Portugal from this war, it'll be a lot easier. I have to rely on my one army to suppress rebels for the moment. There's what I was worried about. Transoxana has joined the coalition. We can't attack them at the moment, which is a problem. As I said, I have to be pretty fast about this. Now things get dangerous. Okay, Okay. Okay. What are we looking at? 39 or 49? Okay, we're going to attack the Mamluks. We'll attack them for Alsuez. I can't. We'll attack them for Dumyat. What that tells me is I have to win this war up here even faster than I expected. Should be enough to force Portugal out of it. It's now just Castile. Get an admiral in charge here so I don't lose any needless ships. Oh, you guys have to return to my territory. That's annoying. Okay, what's going on up here? Where is my rebel suppressing army? Still on the march. Okay. How many Castilian troops do I have to kill here? They really are still unwilling to even consider it, are they? Are they winning hard versus Tunis? No, they're not. Interesting. They're just committed to this war, I guess. Let's just keep moving north, taking their provinces. Eventually they'll give up. Then we gotta rush back to go deal with... I can't even get one province. We have to rush back to deal with the Mamelukes. Get the agenda done before I forget. Not going very well at the moment, let's be honest. We'd have to get an 89 war score if we could get them to cancel their overlordship of Aragon. It would weaken them, though. I just don't think we can afford the time, in all honesty. Boy, Castile just does not want to give up. I gotta be careful here, or I'm gonna have to come back to have to conquer half my country. They just seem to have endless amounts of money and troops here. Not a good thing to have to deal with. How many more Castilian troops can I wipe out? I want more than just one from them. Like that, ideally. Hey, we've converted most of our country. Expected progress. I'm gonna stop the rebel suppression, send it south. How's Tunis doing? Tunis is actually doing okay. Oh, I actually have a policy I can take. Oh yeah, the vassal one. I don't want to do that. Need another army or two, really. But I just don't have any yet. Lost the fort. I gotta keep an eye on the rebels, because they could very quickly get close to enforcing their demands. Boy, Castile still is bent on this war. Wow. Castilian military strength. They still think they're stronger than me. Ay, ay, ay. Insanity is what it is. Pure insanity. Look at that. They're high war enthusiasm again. Because they're making gains. Oh, they retook the stupid war goal. That's why. Codify the Ottoman laws or not. We'll codify them. Doesn't make the world of difference, but... Those rebels up north are a problem. Problems everywhere. And even if I take this out, not able to... Castile still is wanting to keep fighting. This is a very bad war for us to be in. I should not have picked this fight. We're almost to a point where I could take these provinces, which I think would probably be a good stop at. It will weaken them severely, because these are some valuable provinces. And then I can get back and smash the Mamelukes, which is needed. And squash all the rebels, which is even more needed. Really? Now they don't want to give it up. Okay, now they want to give up. It fluctuates, apparently. Okay. That's a big grab. Cancel mission. Transport you back there. For all of those. You down here as well. If I can retake this fort, that'll get me in good progress. If I can take the fort. Then I gotta race up north to deal with the other ones. I'll take that full payment. Pay off a loan or two. Institution spread. Okay, we've taken that. That's good. We're gonna snag another army and run them there, basically. I want to do it by sea. Yes. Okay, we saved that there. Lose Diplo power, which of course is the only thing I'm really hurting in at the moment. And then that way, and then I guess I send you to Cairo. Send you up to there, and then get you back as well. Still dealing with money problems, of course. It never ends. I need this down here. We'll have to send the army up in Wallachia north. Last thing we want to do is pick a fight we can't win right now. That should deal with all the rebels in Wallachia. Just took Cairo. Okay. Time to try and save Al-Qara. Did fine. I just got to reoccupy stuff and actually take the war goal. I think this time versus the Mamelukes, we want to take all of that. We can. Castile won't be able to join a coalition with us after this war. Odd. Sunni zealots up north. Okay. Where's my army? We gotta wipe out the Sunni zealots quickly or they'll reconvert everything on us. Tolerance to the true faith. Oh, increased trade efficiency. Also very nice. Okay, so we're gonna be making more money from trade, and our provinces should be, well, honestly, massively more loyal. The ruler died. That's a good ruler. That is an okay heir, I guess. He's a 9 heir. We'll deal with it. Thankfully, I got rid of all the forts down there, so I don't have to deal with any of that. Honestly, the poor Crimea is just eternally in debt. I'm going to pay off their debt just to see if that does anything for them. Okay, coalition against me went down. Royal marriage with Russia. If we get a chance to put our ruler on the Russian throne, we're going to do so, by the way. Doubt we'll get a chance, but you never know. We can get some claims on Transoxana, which is what we want. We can also get some claims on Portugal, which is also key. We already obviously have claims on Hungary, and we're not going to fight them for a while. Is it the coalition that Europe would inevitably join? Honestly, though, I think I might bring my fleet here and take Cyprus just to get him off the Mediterranean. No more Mediterranean for the Mamelukes. At some point, we should change our rivalry away from France. They don't like us very much. Castile's formal territories. You guys are getting very close to enforcing their demands. None of these are in my lands, though, right? Yeah, not really. I'm already handling the revolts up north anyway. Gaining control of the Mediterranean provinces is always nice. Hello. I have no idea how to say your name there. Ends with miss, though. Thanks for coming. Okay, they've left coalition. A lot of these people are going to rejoin the coalition after this war, I bet. Fabricate some claims on you. Expensive everywhere. Expensive, expensive, expensive. Okay, they would cede all that to me. Can I get the coastline? Probably, although it's going to take a lot longer. We're out of manpower. Got to keep an eye on that. There's not much I can do about it at the moment. I think I needed something like 60 war score to get that. Bro, I've got to go deal with those Bosnian separatists before they get free. Anyway, I didn't realize the Bosnians had also revolted. All of Cyprus. Fire general, so I can do slack recruiting standards. Fire the new guy. Or rather, detach this guy, fire him, and replace him with a better general. What is the purpose? I'm trying to do a world conquest. A one faith world conquest. Just because I've never done one before. Oh, if you're curious about the purpose of the game, conquering the world, basically. I think that's kind of the purpose of this game. I think that would be an accurate statement. For some people, it's just to survive. For me, it's conquer a lot at this point. Okay, let's get rid of you. 54, that's getting closer. Back up. Okay, we now have cheaper tech if we spy on people. So. Who do we want to spy on? France would be ideal, but France is powerful. Austria, probably. Oops, we lost the siege, which is annoying. Could get all of that. Not good enough. That might be all we can get and then just take some cash. Yeah. It doesn't solve all... Oh, I forgot to take Cyprus. Like an idiot. Ugh. Okay, well, still. It gets us Alexandria. It gets us to our ally neighbor Tunis. Who right now we're not going to kill. I got to deal with the Bosnian separatists before they get free, right? Oh shoot, they're gonna be able to declare independence in 5 months. I don't think I can stop them from getting independence. Nope. But I can just declare war on them. Yeah, I don't actually need this troop then. That's kind of hilarious. Even though they broke free, I can just invade to give land back to my subject. Ottomans is the strongest? Yeah, at this point, easily. Ottomans is a really overpowered nation anyway. Stop doing your mission. I think it's probably time to get rid of the Crimea. They're not contributing anything anymore. Once we beat Bosnia, we'll do that. In the meantime, put you on drill, put you on drill as well. Coalition against us is pretty well collapsed. Overall, we're in a better place than we were a little while ago. Great Britain would get involved. Don't want to mess with Great Britain right now. Great Britain, the only people with a fleet stronger than mine, I think. Okay, that should be all the separatists in Iberia for now. Oh, a royal marriage with Russia ended. Ferry these guys back here. Oh, I can just march here now? I'd rather be ferried, to be honest. Or we'll take the stab pet. Ability is relatively cheap for us, so it's not a huge issue. Ukraine is strong? Yeah, well, if Ukraine gets its independence in this game... Yeah. They come out as Kiev or they come out as Lithuania. There's no specific Ukraine. Okay, let's see. More conversion. Someone died while drilling. Let's do that. I need to get my manpower back to full, or at least higher. We definitely need quantity ideas, our next idea group. And with that, Bosnia will be returned to Ragusa. Or I could just take it myself. And trigger a massive coalition again. Now, let's just give it all back. I'll take their capital. Actually, no, I'll give that back to Ragusa as well. Almost no one cares because it's a reconquest. Genoa is the only one who cares whatsoever. Then we just gotta smash their rebels. Honestly, I'm thinking I should probably put a fort in their territory. Like right there would probably be the best bet. Just so they don't get overtaken as easily. Come on, catch them. Wait, everybody wants money from me. No, I'm not giving you favors. And no, I'm not giving you favors. And no, I'm not giving you favors, Perm. Perm is broken free. I own Perm Core provinces. Which one do I own? Oh, I own several. As well try and kill him if we can get away with it. Can't do anything there. Probably almost time to move into Ethiopia. What does this get us? Finishing it gives me religious unities and missionary strength versus heritage. Or continuing gets me governing capacity, which I need. So we're going to go for governing capacity. Pay for that. Reduce rebels. Always a good thing. May and pretender rebels. We're going to annex them, so it didn't matter that much. Oh, that's unfortunate. We lost our good Inquisitor. The loss of almost 2 admin power a month. I should cancel that. Cancel that. Who are our rivals again? Deal. Commonwealth. So let's put an embargo on the Commonwealth. I wouldn't mind. No, I kind of got to stick with France, don't I? But I can insult the Commonwealth. Scornful insults. There we go. One more monarch power a month for a little while. Always a good thing. And can't ask for annexation when they don't control their capital. Interesting. Destroying Austria can be fun. I prefer destroying the Ottomans, to be honest. A little bit more of a challenge. These guys want an alliance. Do you actually have anything I want to eat? No. Find that. Also might be worth doing a push to take over Arabia as well. Well, thankfully most of it's controlled by the Mamelukes, but that would be Ethiopia. Ethiopia is allied to a couple people. Okay, that helped a bit. So what are we looking like for a coalition? No one in Europe outside of Genoa can join it. So that's fine. Outside of it, we're looking at all the all the Muslims, basically. I really should do the Transoxana to get to India, right? Punch through India. Because India is going to take like 100+ years to devour, so... Okay, you're headed that way. Move these forces up. QQ separatist. Okay, we can deal with those. We'll get back to spying on Austria. Okay, wait, when does this truce for you expire? 3 years. 3 years. But there's so much aggressive expansion in Europe right now. Could be a lot worse, actually. Yeah, we'll stay away from them for a while. Go for Transoxana, where the Christians don't care about us beating up Muslims. Oh, the Crimea lost that. Someone took over, and then we're going to try and annex them immediately after. Royal Architect. Nah, honestly. It'd be good, but not going to help us here. Okay, need to boost rooting out corruption a bit. I was going to take as my next idea group espionage. Honestly, we probably need the military quantity idea group more. Starting the annexation of the Crimea. Because they're just getting conquered endlessly. We're not going to conquer Poland. Not right now. They're actually really strong. We're going to flood in towards India. Or, depending on how... nope, they're guaranteed by Russia. We're not going after Perm. Take that mission. Build a workshop. Get more gold. We're not really developing any of our land right now because we're just conquering things. Okay, both of you. There, you to there, you. Here's an odd question. Does it still count as a crusade if I'm Orthodox while invading people religiously? Okay. An odd separatist group to pop up. Asian separatists. What do we want? Ideally, that. Oh, we could get all the way to India with one more if we do this right. But risking a massive coalition. Really, our biggest weakness is a coalition war, and then Poland, which is getting stronger, decides to take advantage of it. Sorry, Commonwealth. That would be a real problem. Wow, they're overrunning my area there pretty quickly. Again, we're going to try and avoid fighting any battles we can. Of course, if I happen to smash some armies on my way by, can't be avoided. Actually, I'm smashing a lot of rebels on my way through. Favorite country, Russia. Russia's pretty fun to play in this game. They're strong, they're powerful, they basically have almost infinite manpower. They're weaker than I think they should be, but that's personal preference. More importantly, they're always broke, which is my big complaint. I don't know much about Russia's historical income, but it seems weird that they could be as large as they are and basically just always be in debt. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. I have a rather large technological advantage at the moment. I need to use more than I am. Come on, take the fort already. Okay. Getting there, war score-wise. Now we got to be a little bit careful because Castile is no longer at peace with us. Oh boy, we're losing sieges left and right, aren't we? We might not be able to get all this at one more. We might have to stick with something like this. Come on, take the fort already. Seriously, wow. Afghanistan's defensive ability. Look at that. That is massive. Massive defense ability. Finally took it, but yeah. That helps a bit. Decent amount. Give me a chance to put a general in charge. Oh, I don't have enough monarch. Too much barraging, I guess. Or too much barraging. Okay, that's better than it was. Could do that. That gets me close. Could I get there another way cheaper? You get to there. That. I do want access to Chagatai, then I can invade them. Well, so I kind of need that. Both of those are exiled. That's annoying. They're just overrunning my country, aren't they? That and I can't apparently take this one fort, which is annoying. Everybody's gone hard defensive. Like they don't want to lose their forts. I need to get another couple strong subjects or something going. Maybe we can find a nation to release in India and use them to conquer stuff. Because Ragusa seems to be perpetually in debt. Let's be honest, they just seem to be useless. I was hoping they'd be a good subject, but no. Cash out of that. Okay. Honestly, land's worth more than money right now, so, that. Do that instead. Does not solve my problem, but it does get me to Afghanistan, which is close enough to India. I got 50 years more to punch my way into India, basically. And I've rather massively offended everybody again. Truce with them runs out in 6 years. Spain has been formed. Actually weakens them. Hilarious. Anyone in Europe care about that conquest? No. Okay. So that means we're going to invade Spain. Now that they're officially Spain. Huh. Honestly, I don't know what someone's motherland really has to do within this game because countries are so irrelevant. This was 500 years ago almost. So expensive to convert. Wow. Super expensive to convert. Turn off rooting out corruption for the moment. Thankfully, we can afford to core everything because we're the Ottomans. Bit of a border gore out here, though. Not much I can do about it. Almost all these guys out here are gonna join a coalition against me, so it might be worth trying to finish off Kazan. And Ion Austria is great, but it's not getting me anything at the moment. I really gotta go after Castile. Hey, we've learned about Russia, though. Ooh, we could start using our relationship with Russia to ask for manpower. That would be a good idea, I bet. Okay, you're through. Move you over. This is going so slow because we have so much autonomy. I'm gonna keep cash. Version is going about as well as could be expected. Take the Patriarch Authority hit. It's not really good to gain rebellion or one production, but I suppose it could be worse, right? Really no place to stand this army where they're not starving. While we plot against Kazan. But at least now we're back annexing the Crimea. Let me guess, Ragus is in debt? Yep. I didn't think this area was so poor that Ragusa just can't make any money. If we weren't converting things, we would be making money. Okay, we've got a claim on Spain. Cordoba, I guess. Spain is allied to Austria and Portugal. Austria is a bit more of a challenge. The Pope just excommunicated Venice. As if we care. Okay. All that dealt with. It's just a matter of converting it all. In the meantime, trying to lower some of this corruption. $36, that'll do. Still going to be outnumbered. I think it's time to raise another army. Do a cheap version for now. Means I've got to stop corruption. Okay, Kazan, we've got a claim on that. Beck is there. Would use Beck join. I think I'll probably start that war. Yeah, I'll start that war, then because when we get war taxes, I'll make money faster. Russia's asking for military access. Fine. Goods produced. Oh, that's a nice bonus. Ah, here we go. Cheaper missionary maintenance. That'll make life a lot easier. Start that war. Raise these troops. Now we'll raise our troops here. We can always transport them over by sea just as fast. Printing press is a thing. Where'd printing press spawn? Right there. We will be getting it not very efficient. I guess that's just the way it goes though, right? International bookmarking's a thing. No. Fort fell pretty quickly. Another general, move them over to Iberia. No, I want to go by sea. By sea, by sea. It's hard to have too much money in this game. The only thing I've ever managed is a late game Great Britain. All I want to do here is take a couple provinces. Should be spying on Spain more. Another plague. Oh, okay, that's fine. 2 provinces. An acceptable amount. More importantly, that's a high developed province, so I can deploy my army there. Their army is on its way to Iberia. We have a superior technological advantage over the Iberians at the moment, which is great to see. I'm gonna have to repress rebels like there's no tomorrow in the steppes, because the steppes are rebellious. Okay, but we've made it all the way over to these guys. They're a possible target, as is Afghanistan later on. Oksana is just in rubble. Okay. Big war coming up. We are outnumbered in this war. So we're going to be smart and pretty much immediately rush Portugal to take them out. Getting rid of 63,000 will make a huge difference. And we pretty much just wiped out a third of the Portuguese military with that. Plus, we have to remember that Spain's army's probably scattered around the world if they're running colonies. Ooh, the Timurids are still alive? Ooh. Ho, 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 ho. That would be perfect. If we could get to the Timurids and take them, they have lots of cores. Okay. I want to do that. Probably going to be a war against... Oh, that'll be easy. We'll fight a war against the Mamelukes, and we'll take Khorasan's province, border the Timurids, and hopefully we can invade, subject the Timurids, and then we can use them to conquer Persia cheaper before annexing them later. And yes, that coalition is quite large. Oh, they're actually afraid of the enemy fleet. Timurid separatists. Everything looks okay. The goose is in a bit of trouble. Just take Lisbon. Superior discipline versus superior morale. In this case, discipline is winning out. Once Lisbon falls, we'll make some good progress. Unfortunate losing that guy. I guess we'll get morale out of it. Whoa, France has intervened on our side, everyone. Oh my gosh, that's huge. That's huge. French intervention in this war means we'll be able to take way more land than we could before. Don't like doing the slave stuff, but I need the production. Portugal should be thinking about peace soon. The French being in this is just huge. I mean, I could hardly ask for a better outcome than the French joining. Grid fell, good. Beyond fell, good. We're like swarming ants or bees over Iberia right now. It's great. And an old treaties with Spain. Just need a diplomat. Okay, you'll do. Come on. Okay, we stole a province from Portugal. We forced Portugal out of a Spanish alliance, which is quite useful. Now I can just focus on Spain. Yes, Austria is involved, but unless they get my capital, I'm not too worried. They are going for my capital, though. Lost another siege. There's so many great wonders and great projects I want to upgrade. I just don't have the cash. Ugh. France being involved is huge, though. If only they would get to Austria, though. If we could get Austria out of the war, we'd have a good shot. Well, they're kind of doing it. Or we'll build a church somewhere. Good income and free development. Which, how's our inflation doing? That's getting a bit high, but at the same time, I also want to finish off religious ideas first. Okay, we'll finish off religious ideas, then we'll worry about the other stuff. Oops, coming for my capital. Oh, there we go. Austria's out. Now it's just Spain. Spain stands alone, pretty much. This is our chance to do a lot of damage to Spain. Something just popped up and I didn't see it, which is unfortunate. Okay, that's another loan down. How much are we in debt? 1,400. Ish. Kind of tempted to try and return land to Tunis. If we can, just to hurt them more. Oh well, we'll have to figure it out. That, or we could work on getting the islands of Spain, like these guys. Oh, we don't want to give those to France. We want to take stuff for ourselves. Okay, that's too big of a coalition. Okay, let's get the islands at least. Mainly because I hate invading islands, let's be honest. Invading islands sucks in this game. Okay, that's kind of a little bit too much. Okay, if I do it this way, I can cancel. I can almost cancel their union over Naples, which would be a severe blow to their size, wouldn't it? But then Naples will get conquered by somebody else. Maybe I can get them to release a nation rather. Do something like that. Release Catalonia. Yeah, that'll probably be a better option. We'll try and release Catalonia, and then that way we'll have stolen like 6 or 7 Spanish territories, and then they're forced to lose 5 up there, and we don't get aggressive expansion because we didn't take it ourselves. And now I can do the Anti-Heresy Act. Unity. Good. Where do those rebels pop up? Up there. Okay, that's fine. They're going to be handled. Okay. We'll just steal some cash to hurt them even more. So, they're going to lose 7, 8 provinces to me, and then 5 to them, and hopefully they'll fall into debt. I'd say that's a good land grab from them. Also going to raise autonomy on the Grand Canaries. Not enough to permanently cripple Spain, but I'd say, I don't know how much I just stole. Probably close to 100. Yeah, probably close to 100 development I just snagged away from them. More importantly, I snagged several islands. I should change my relations with France because they don't hate me. Name on that. When is the August? Oh, okay. We got to get our troops back over to here. Where's our transport? Where are you? Oh, you're hunting. Hunting enemy ships in the Mediterraneans. Okay, create a new fleet. You. Create in Alexandria. Go to port during war. Ferry you to there. Basically, we're going to attack the Mamelukes as soon as the truce expires. Okay, separatists been dealt with. Fine, the Commonwealth is annoying, but so far they haven't attacked me. Truce with them has expired. We're going to declare war for Ira. Okay. Hopefully big land grab here and the end of the Mamelukes as a powerful nation. Hopefully. I doubt it, but you never know. We got the Bosnia one. Okay, straight to Cairo. And I want to send you to there. So we have hit almost 2K development by 1550. Ugh, we got a long way to go. I think we're falling a little bit behind pace, honestly. On the other hand, we have converted most of the land we stole, which is normally the hardest part of a one faith. Oh, somebody died. We'll leave an army stationed in Iberia, I think, for now to handle rebels, unless we need it elsewhere. We have some pretty crazy conversion speed versus Catholics at the moment. And glorious. And if we take this and border the Timurids and potentially feed them back cords. And missions, actually, because the Timurids have missions to invade India. Cairo has fallen. Good. Speaking of Egypt, I watched the movie Death on the Nile recently. I was so unbelievably disappointed by it. It was made in like the 80s. The Agatha Christie, it's based off of Agatha Christie, must have been novel. Haven't read the novel, but the movie was, it was well acted. But plot made no sense. Just as a random aside. The funny thing is, watching the movie, they were showing all the great temples of Egypt. And I was also watching at the same time an Egyptian documentary about temples and stuff. The temples haven't really changed that much since the 80s. Which makes sense, because they've been around for a couple thousand years, but kind of funny too. Okay. We are at war with a den? No, we're not. We're at war. Some of those guys. Ooh, I'll take this one. Oh, I actually don't have enough. Next month. Get us some free manpower. Ooh, I'm gonna rein them in though. Get some free cash. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna upgrade the Great Project. I don't think we're gonna do. No, we have to get that to level 3, which we do want to do. Get the Alhambra. We're going to do Malta. For the war score costs versus other religions. Right now we have 25. It's quite nice. I'd like to keep that percent as high as possible. Take more land, take it easier, take it quicker. All good things. Okay, that fell. All I want for you is a single province. Now, hopefully, the provinces I'm converting over here are going to be loyal. Even if they're not particularly happy that I've just taken them away. Not fully loyal, but could be a lot worse. Sardinians are a little bit less than happy. about being part of my empire. Okay, that's fallen. We're gonna have to wipe out, go and wipe out more separatists on the steppes as usual. Oh, we actually lost the siege. Everyone seems to like taking this one province from me. Elam. Okay, nice easy conversion. Getting close to the next governmental reform, which is nice. Honestly, getting governmental reforms is going to be super hard for us. Oh. However, that is a pretty major one, the next one. And then if we get separation of powers eventually, that extra absolutism will help as well. Coalition just died down, which is good. Basically, our goal here is to take a lot of Egypt. Dalmatian separatists revolted in Ragusa's capital? That can happen? Huh. We'll pay off the debt of Ragusa, because they're eternally in debt again. They're not proving to be a very good march, are they? Got some cash out of that. That weakens their invading army considerably. We go retake that province. Reach that down. Oh, come on. Can you take a fort? Seems crazy the Mamelukes are still as large as they are with all the losses they've taken. Power of some of these nations, they're really, really strong. Jorkan separatist, okay. We are barely winning that fight. Bit concerning, actually. Oh, the Crimea is actually doing something. Oh, we got enough. Good. I am the state. Technically, it's going to say it can make more states now. Syria, it recommends. Okay, we'll do Syria. Syria will now be core provinces. What else does it recommend? Iraq, Arabia, sure. And Lower Andalusia. Or that's upper, lower, okay. I know we're going to immediately probably go over the state limit again with our recent wars, but for now, that should increase our bases a bit. That culture, actually. Andalusian culture might be embraceable. Can we embrace it? Andalusian culture, sure. Okay. Egyptian Delta, yeah. Standard stuff. Helps if I remember to set up rebel suppression. Especially when I know there's rebels. Do all of that, if you would. Ooh, lovely chunk of cash there. Let's drain that. We've taken back that province, so we should go take Virginia back. Pretty much. We're going to start wanting to launch religious wars from now on. At least till imperialism arrives. We've kind of hit that point. They just have so many allies. Look at that. Even after our full war, that's about all we can take. Crazy. And now we have been rivaled by France. Darn. I was just about to change that too. Too bad. We want to go get Cyprus. Actually, before I forget, we want to get rid of Cyprus, right? Hopefully I remember to take it this time. Okay, that's another loan paid off. It'll only take us a couple hundred years, but we've almost paid off our debts. Overgoverning. Fine. We're going to be overgoverning for pretty much the rest of the game anyway. Our army has arrived on Cyprus. I need to fabricate a claim on the Timurids. Huh. I thought it was going to take us over our governing capacity, but we're still under it. Interesting. Oh, I launch a holy war once we're done with this and invade Ethiopia. Getting to Hormuz though would take too much effort. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of hoping they will to run out their interest in the war, because it's getting pretty close. Their war enthusiasm, 8 months more, and they'll leave. Point them. Free admin power. And we lost that siege. I just don't want to wander, try and take this fort in the desert right now with low manpower. I don't have any professionalism to slacken with. I can't afford to go into a desert. Moment. Oh, their war enthusiasm is back up. Oh well. We'll peace out once we got Cyprus. Rebels are enclosed to forcing their demands. Oh, way over there. Oy. This is why I'm not invading Arabia. This siege ability of the mentality of the Mamelukes is so ridiculous. As it is, this is going to be a big risk of. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have them remove their alliance buddy in exchange for keeping a little bit more land. Get Hormuz out of the mess for the future wars. Big land grab. That overextension is nuts. Let's see how bad they are. And if things are not horrendously awful, getting rid of this fort, of course. We'll get rid of this one too. We will probably invade Ethiopia. Either that or we'll attack to try and wipe out the two. Okay. Spain and Portugal are pretty much going to join any coalition against me for the rest of the game. Spain in particular. 9 years, 18, yeah. So we got a plan on Spain being in a coalition against us. Oops. Oh. Whacked my mic, forgetting it existed. Not a good idea. Okay. Crownland is up. Great. The only issue here is John Purr, so we could probably win this, actually. getting close to being able to start couple fronted wars, which is nice. Since we've kind of taken the center of the world, now we can go east and west, where hopefully invading one doesn't really affect the other. The Mamelukes are pretty well dead at this point. I wish I could have taken more, but I just couldn't afford to take any more. As it is, the coalition could be overwhelmingly huge. Ragus is still losing to separatists. The funny part is they actually have a positive income. I don't know what they're struggling so hard with. Okay. Miltech 12. When people are at Miltech 13. Okay. So we got to start saving up on our points. Good to know. Doesn't look like a coalition's going to form. So I'm going to attack the Timurids for Holy War. With the goal of vassalizing. I think I can vassalize out of a Holy War. I sure hope I can. Oh, we can convert more of Thrace. Thrace isn't a problem though for us, is it? Hey, how am I just... Have I lost the understanding of where Thrace is in the game? Thrace is somewhere up here, right? There's Thrace. I think we've already culturally converted everything. Oh, except for they are Bulgarian. Clean up the little bit more of Greek culture we can do. Can we subject? Yes, we can. We just have to win the war. Fair enough. Okay, good to know. Gotta stop barraging, because that's getting me into trouble. Pay off that debt. Okay, we're positive income for the first time in ages. I'm gonna invade down here. Ethiopia is allied to Portugal. Ooh. We just don't want to do anything versus Portugal, really, do we? Ethiopia can't fight us, so honestly, I think I gotta go bring my troops to Iberia to smash the Portuguese. Protestant Catholic League's involved. We're not going to do anything with that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure to cancel some of their cores on me. Or also return the cores to them. It's not a huge issue. Can always steal it back, right? Okay, they've arrived and there. Our goal will be overrun Portugal quickly. Probably not take anything. Maybe one if we can from them. We don't want to fight a war against those guys until we've subdued. That's apparently all the ones I can revoke on them. Even though they have these, for some reason I can't revoke cores on it. A little weird. France hates us. Let's issue an embargo on them. Armies are almost in position to invade Portugal, so let's attack. Oh, actually, if I attack right now, Ethiopia would not fight with heathens versus heretics. Ooh, okay. That might actually work better at the moment. Because then I can take out Beja, Dongala, Adal. Where's Wadai? I don't even know where Wadai is. Oh, over there. Or I could just attack these guys and deal with their mess. Idribari is not allied to anybody. Yeah, we'll attack them, call them to arms. We will not call the Portuguese to arms. We have to crush them. Yeah, that'll be a better use. Could be a bit of a mess here for a little bit, but that's over with. Who else are we fighting? Those guys. Uzbek has started a coalition. Honestly, I kind of just want to take your province here. Oh, but that causes issues. Let's piece them out. Barraging Lisbon. Once Lisbon falls, the Portuguese obviously are way more likely to surrender. Meanwhile, we'll deal with the mess down south. Coalition Genoa has... Ooh. Honestly, in some ways, we're lucky we have Russia as an ally. 100,000 troops on a defense. We're going to attack into the coalition. Otherwise, it's just going to get larger. Yeah. We'll attack, and we're going to call Russia in. So hopefully Russia can handle that while we deal with everything else. Oh, these guys got exiled. Guess I just got a bad roll down south. Ours is joined a coalition against us. That's fine, I think. Yeah, fine for the moment. So they have to get this army down to Jaunpur at some point. Italy just broke out of Hungary? Interesting. Once I piece out Portugal, the coalition should collapse. Because right now they're ranking Portuguese strength. One is a joke. One of these wars, once we smash Portugal and get them out of the war, the Ethiopian war should not be a problem. And honestly, we could probably just wait for the, oh, you've occupied all of their cores modifier to fire on the Timurids. Win that war. I'm actually going to barrage here. That is taking forever to fall. I'm going to turn off war taxes because we're making money. I'm going to spend some cash there. Honestly, probably almost want to just get money from Portugal. Boy, they really don't want to give up, do they? Okay. Gonna take a little bit longer than I thought there. That's going well there. That's going well there. That's going Other army. I am using all my armies. For some reason there, I thought I was using all my armies. Noted. Do that. Give me cash. Ideally, war reparations. Oh my gosh. They still don't want to give up, do they? Portuguese are committed to wars, being a lucky nation. Take you out. Cairo's gonna fall in a moment. Fortunate. Thankfully, we called Russia into that other war. Sit back and let Russia fight that battle, right? Okay. Portugal's no longer allied to Spain or Great Britain. More importantly, though, they don't lose any... They don't gain any aggressive... I pieced them out. We're going to finish Malta here. Okay. 12 of August. This year or next year? This year. That's going well there. Overrun Medribari here. Boy, they're defensive. They are Coptic, though, so I guess it makes sense. We've lost Cairo. Ugh. Let's leave them one province. What the heck? We'll leave them that one. Not worth the headache. Russia is overrunning them. Fortunately, most of the people they're fighting are in the coalition versus me. Piece these guys out. John Per now. No. Be nice if there was an option to toggle like by sea or by land. Actually, no, I don't want you to go down there. I want you to go siege them. We'll use the other army there. Noah's a pain, but I gotta rely on Russia's ability to kill things. Piecing out John Per is gonna take a while. Interesting. Some ways it was about the ideal spot for those Mamelukian separatists to pop up, let's be honest. We have to barrage our way into Ethiopia because they have insane fort defense. Lose diplomatic power again. I think we've had plague event 3 times. Cairo's been recaptured. That's falling. That's falling. That's falling. Next fall. Don't really care about what Genoa. No, I don't want to march you. In some ways, I almost need to cancel military access through Spain. Or through through one of their other provinces. Okay, now that comes the challenge. Can I peace out Jaunpur without taking their capital? And without letting a coalition spiral massively out of control. The only one I'm worried about here is if Commonwealth cares. They don't. Commonwealth is quite indifferent to our mass conquest, which is good. Hoping that might be the case. Right on the line. Okay, one more province, then Jaunpur will leave. Then we can get Timurids under our control, and then we can potentially pass them some of these lands that hopefully we will reconquer from Transoxia. Oh wait, they won't be in that war though. God. Just lost the gold mine somewhere. Okay. They're loyal, but they're unhappy, which is fine. Okay. This is... Needed another fort or something down there to stop them from just exploding into my lands from Persia. Oh. Great Britain did not go for Anglican. Interesting. Does that mean they're Protestant? No, they're staying Catholic. Shocking. Shocking, I say. Very shocking. You'd think Genoa, which has had their entire country occupied with rebels, would be broke, but no, they're doing fine. Beja just... These guys. If we attack, these are the ones we would be fighting. I don't think we're ready to fight that battle yet. I think we've got to win this one. We're in at the moment. Russia's doing a lot of work. Great. Can't put anything, I guess. Probably peace out on Ethiopia. Come on. A little bit more war score there. Ooh, that's not good. We don't have an heir. Oh, there we go. 666 female heir. I sure hope we get her. Considering how old our ruler is, we got a pretty good shot. Okay, that should be enough on Ethiopia to snag. Nope, not enough. Gonna cut off Ethiopia, gain access to this area. All about snaking this game, it seems. This is unfortunate that we haven't found a way to punch into, like, say, Afghanistan. That might just have to wait. Who could leave the war whenever they wanted to. Not great, but it's something. Cuts them off from the ocean, which means they'll have trouble reallying any Europeans. We've gained access to these guys down here. That's not a bad fort either. Noah is going to fall. He's back here, so let's occupy. No, we're not at war with these guys. We're at war with those guys. Those guys. I don't think. No, they own a couple Timur provinces. Problem is, Transoxana is really the one we would want to attack. Pakistan and Fars and Afghanistan. Fars and Afghanistan. Outside of that, Spain is getting invaded, which is okay. That's actually really good. That means France and Spain are going to waste their strength on each other. We're getting really close here, I think. Doing something useful. One thing that would be really nice if we could get Genoa out of this. They're just eternally in trouble for us. Okay. If we agree to that, we can get 2, and we'll end the coalition. Sure. Okay, now we're going to attack Transoxiana for Holy War. Starting to have heck trouble. This is our chance to get to India, so kind of need it. And then we could feed all this back to our subject, who hates us. They may hate us, but they are loyal. Troops are in position. Russia's wiped out. That's fine. We're going to invade. Whoa! Fort. I think they got too many forts there. Just my guess. Should still be able to pour all of this. Yes. Good. Very good. We're at war for this. Constant warfare, right? Constant warfare all the time. These guys are proving to be less than easily eliminatable. The coalition against me, it really doesn't exist right now, does it? Oh, it does, but they're minor nations. We'll peace out Fars from this war pretty fast. Then I guess we'll move on to Khorasan. Oh, they're also being invaded by Chagatai. Chagatai, I don't know. It's a different language. It's not English. I don't know how to say the names. Or excuse. These guys are almost definitely going to revolt, so we might as well just prepare for the repression. Trying to get to a point where we may need to raise another army. I am taking advantage of the cheaper 30% war score cost as much as I can. Really? Probably after this war, that'll be a good stopping point. Well, they've pretty much invaded and conquered all our neighbors. Except for the Polish-Lithuanian. Almost, more importantly than any of it, we managed to get some stupid provinces from Genoa. We're still slowly annexing the Crimea. Yeah, the printing press is just not spreading to us. Take that to try and help a little bit there. Balance out the corruption if we can. Poor corruption is starting to become an issue. No peace with you yet. Of course not. That would be too easy. Hey, the Netherlands has broken free. We're not going to get involved, though, but go Netherlands. Oh my gosh, Spain got crushed. France just stole like 3 or 4 provinces. Oh wait, I don't want to be guaranteeing these guys independence. Sorry. If anything, I'd like to invade them. Holland's joining. Yeah. Looks like we might have a strong Netherlands this game. That is if they survive Spain. You'd think with half of their country been taken away from them, Spain would be weaker, but nope. Spain's strong. Spain's very strong. To be fair, they're getting a lot of money from their colonies. Still doesn't make it any easier to deal with. That's that guy dealt with. Actually, we're still at war here, so I can just march up, can't I? Yeah, okay, this will work, I think. Hurting for manpower as always. I'm gonna do some barrages. I know I said I wasn't going to, but these forts are gonna take a while to fall otherwise. Serbian separatists. You telling me Ragusa's broke again? Oh no, they're not broke. They just can't stop separatists, I guess. Oh. Protestant Catholic problems, I see. We're gonna have to help our subject for land at some point. That's probably why they've been having the revolts. I haven't bothered to check, but Orthodox owning other provinces, probably a key cause. Okay, we got to figure out what we want to give to the Timurids. Probably only like 1 or 2 provinces, guys. No reason not to use the opportunity to smash their country, though. Big prize, other than feeding land back to the Timurids, is Afghanistan. We want basically those 3 provinces. Then we'll get to India by 1600. A little bit slow, but we've been expanding all directions, right? I wish you'd occupied that. We're just going to feed a good portion of Persia to the... We know they've got good claims and everything else, so might as well use them. They also have pretty good ideas, too. They're going to be wiped out. Good. Okay. Oh, we lost the siege somewhere. Oh, up there. Deal with that. That's being dealt with, that being dealt with, that being dealt with, that being dealt with. Okay. Oh, we should probably stop spying on our subject. I don't know why I was still doing that. Probably spy on Spain again, honestly. Get the cheaper tech costs, really. Keep it. Peace out on here. If you can. Now, do I want to risk? Yes, I do. I want to flip. Oh, I can't. They're really. I was gonna say it'd be really great if I could flip them to Orthodox now. Doubt I'll be able to pull it off. Well, depending on how long this war takes, we might be able to get a positive opinion of us from them. If we can do that, then we could flip them, and then we can return their lands, which will lower their liberty desire, which hopefully will put it below 150 again, so they'll be loyal. Yeah. This game takes a lot of mental energy, doesn't it? I'll leave the Timurids to deal with that. I believe I've had an army just sitting around somewhere, right? Nope. We really don't care about Afghanistan provinces. At some point, we'll want to give some to the Timurids. Now we just want the 3 that get us to India, or actually 2 that get us to India. So, that. Try and go help poor Ragusa with their religious issues. They're having a religious crisis, for sure. Thousand manpower in debt. There's the separatists. Bullfell. Rivaled by Portugal. A little bit pointless on Portugal's part, but okay. $3,000 manpower in debt. Oh joy. Oh, they've high religious zeal. Ugh. Because of the Protestant Catholic mechanics. That's why they're having trouble. Oh. Well, that's problematic. These guys just took land I wanted. Okay. I guess we're going to give this to the Timurids then. At some point. Not yet, though. We want to try and get that as close to positive relations as we can. Just snag a province from Spain. And then we'll probably send a gift and influence. I'm trying to think of what else we could do to get them higher faster. Influence. Yeah. Actually, we can give them the provinces still, and I think that gets us opinion. So let's do that. There, okay. And then we'll return provinces. It's gonna be tricky. A lot of people hate. Declared war on neighbor. That's a thing? I didn't know declared war on neighbor was even a thing. Did you guys? That's a weird modifier. It makes sense, but I didn't even know it existed. Okay, since we got cash, let's invest in getting some more cash and manpower. Should be able to. Alright, that deals with that. Turn off subjects. It's not going to make a difference now. Now we just have to wait till that goes up, I guess. General isn't very good, is he? Actually, wait. I can just return provinces because it lowers liberty desire. Anyway. Okay, let's do it that way then. Then I can probably flip them. Turn course to timber. Oh. Oh. Hmm. I'll do it anyway. Put that. Could be our death. Probably gonna be our death. See, now they like me. Now I will enforce religion. They still like me. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, that's great. They still like me, the Timber. I knew there was a way to do it that way. Let me just set up rebel suppression here, and then that will be it for this stream. Lots of progress. Hopefully not death. As pretty much the entire world, with the exception of the Commonwealth, wants my head. Yeah. India really is angry now. Could be worse, I guess. Okay, well, we're making money, we're making cash. The only thing we're missing is Diplo power. Pretty much. Actually, let's just go for a couple more days here so I can smash these rebels. Then we're going to stop. We'll take land, estate land, and then stop. Yeah, we're never gonna get manpower to 50. Yeah. So coalition just formed. We have to attack into it. Can we even attack into it? Does not appear to be the case. Now we can because Adal joined it. Okay. So we're going to have to launch an attack into it. Here. Okay, well, that's it for the stream, though. Talk about a mess I've just wandered myself into, but we're going to do this. Match. They can't. Oh, they're in hostile. Patch. Hire. Reappoint. Black recruiting standards. And call it there. Okay, well, we're being very vicious, attacking into multiple coalitions at multiple times. But it's working. So, thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully, I'm on pace. We've made it basically to India with years to spare. I haven't gained the most development, but we smashed a lot of nations. So,